Whew, alright, hey everyone, long time no see. Sorry this video is out extremely late. I've just been really busy with med school. As soon as I get my life back together, I promise we'll be uploading videos a lot more consistently. Yeah, huge shout out to Zift for encouraging me to get this tutorial out there quicker to you guys. It really goes to show there are people out there who, enjoy this kind of stuff, and that's really motivating for me. Yeah, without further ado, let's get to this. Naruto Sadness and Sorrow Acoustic Fingerstyle Tutorial. Okay, quick few notes about the song. Tuning is E, A, D, G, B, E. Song's not difficult at all, it's only like a page long. Yeah, you guys will be able to get it within a bit of practice. Okay, as with my fairy tale tutorial, I'll play the bar, then I'll play the line, and yeah, the cover is in the description below, so be sure to check that out to get the gist of how the song is played. Okay, first line, first bar. Alright, all that is open low E, second fret on the D, third fret on the high E, second fret on the high E, third fret on the B. The second bar is exactly the same, except instead of that third fret on the B, you're playing open B. So that's the different note. Alright, next bar. Okay, what you want to do here is have your first finger, second fret on the high E, and pluck that with the open E bass as well, the open low E. So, and then pull off. So, pull off from that second fret on the high E. And now open B. And now you want to make this chord shape, which is third finger, third fret on the B, first finger, second fret on the D, and the G is open, the high E is open. Strum down. Open, high E, third fret on the high E. So that bar is. Use your first finger for this, playing that third fret on the high E, because next bar goes like this. To make that transition. So after you've done that, this bar, bring your first finger up to the third fret on the A string, and your third finger on the fifth fret of the high E string. Play that chord. Bring your second finger up to the fifth fret of the D string, and now bring your third finger and your pinky up to the fifth fret of the G and B strings respectively, and play that chord. And then now it's just you'll be in the shape, so it's just D, G, D, G, D. That bar is. That wasn't really that clean. I'll play it one more time. Take your time with this bar. It is probably the most difficult bar in the song, but once you have that, the rest is cake. Okay, next bar. Before that, I'll play the line. Okay, next line, next bar of the next line. Okay, open D, second fret on the, third fret on the high E. Play that chord. Use your third finger for this because it's just easier to go into the other notes. And now second fret on the G, third fret on the B, third fret on the high E. Your finger should already be there from the previous chord that we just played. Now open D, second fret on the high E, third fret on the high E, fifth fret on the high E, third fret on the B. All in all, that bar is. Okay, next bar. Alright, what you want to do is first finger, 5th fret on the D string, third finger, 7th fret on the high E string. Play that chord. Now bring your second finger up to the 7th fret of the G string, and then play the 7th fret of the E string after that. So, and now, excuse me, now open D, 5th fret on the high E. Use your third finger for that 5th fret on the high E. It's just easier to go into the next notes. 2nd fret on the G string, 3rd fret on the B, 2nd fret on the B. Sorry, yeah, that's 2nd fret on the high E. So that bar is. Okay, next bar. This bar is exactly the same as the one we learned prior to this, so you should already know it. The bar after that is. Recognize that? It's that tricky bar that we just learned. Exactly the same. Okay, so all in all, this whole line is. I kind of messed that last bit up, but yeah, that's how you get the gist of it. That's how that line goes. Next line, next bar. Exactly the same as the beginning of the second line. So that's, you already know this. Oops. You already know this. Now the next bar is open high E, open low E together. 2nd fret on the D, yep. 3rd fret on the high E. 2nd fret on the high E. 3rd fret on the B. So, oops. So this bar goes like this. Okay, next bar. Okay, this one is just open low E, 2nd fret on the D, 3rd fret on the high E, 2nd fret on the high E, and now open high E, open B together, 2nd fret on the high E, 3rd fret on the high E. So that's. That's when it leads into the main part. Next bar. Oops. So that part is just 3rd fret on the A, 5th fret on the high E. Use your 1st and 3rd fingers respectively for this. Then with your pinky, 7th fret on the high E. So now open G, open high E. 3rd fret on the high E. Now it's the open D, 2nd fret on the high E chord. 2nd fret on the B, G, sorry. And then 3rd fret on the B. That bar is. All in all, this line is. Okay, next bar. Okay, open low E, 2nd fret on the D, open B, 2nd fret on the D again, open high E, open B. So just use your first finger on that second fret, you don't need to do anything else, the rest are just open. Next bar. This one, okay. Third fret on the A, third fret on the high E. Use your first and second fingers respectively for that. So that's that chord. And now fifth fret on the high E. I think, yeah, I use my pinky for this, so you know, whatever works for you. And now open G, third fret on the high E, second fret on the high E, third fret on the B, and open D with that. And now 7th on the D, 7th on the high E. So all in all, that bar is just. Play that one more time really slowly. Okay, that's how that bar goes. Next bar. 3rd fret on the low E, 7th fret on the high E. Use your first and pinky respectively for this. It's quite a stretch, but the next chord, the next notes are just open D, open G, open B. So, and now bring your bring your 3rd finger down to the 5th fret of the high E and open D with that. 2nd fret on the G, 2nd fret on the high E, 3rd fret on the B. So that's. Okay, next bar is. This one. Okay, 3rd fret on the A, 5th fret on the high E. That's that chord again. And now pinky to 7th fret of the high E. And now open G, open high E. 3rd fret on the high E, open D. And now 2nd fret on the high E, 3rd fret on the B, 2nd fret on the G. So that's. See, that bass note is in between those two notes. I'll play that one more time. Like that. That whole line is. Sorry about that little pause there, that should be there. Just refer back to my original cover to see how the entire song plays together. Okay, guys, last line already. Let's do this. First bar of the last line. Open high E, open low E. I'll play it again. I'll play it first. So that's open high E, open low E together. 2nd fret on the D. Open G. 3rd fret on high E, 2nd fret on the high E, then pull off to open. So that's. Next bar. So really similar to one of the bars we learned previously. That's just 3rd fret on the A, 3rd fret on the high E, 5th fret on the high E, 3rd fret on the high E, open G with that. 2nd fret on the high E, 3rd fret on the B, open D, and then open B. That bar is. Okay, next bar. Exactly the same as the first bar we learned, and the bar after that. You guessed it, exactly the same as the second bar we learned. So all in all, that line is. you go, guys. That's Sadness and Sorrow all done. Sorry if this one seemed a bit rushed, it's just that there are a lot of repeated parts in there, and I didn't want to bore you guys just, saying the same thing over and over again. But yeah, that's it. So just keep practicing. Let me know what you think of this tutorial. If you guys have any suggestions, any improvements, and all that kind of stuff, please do let me know. I love reading all your comments. I read every single one of them, and I try to reply to as many of them as I can. Yeah, that's it, guys. Enjoy the song. I will see you guys next time. Peace.